My time is up.
A little pressure on, that's all. Thank you, good sir.
Yep, I did finish. You finished it? You watched it?
Yes.
You done?
Yes. I got sent you a email sent me about the whole shit.
Yeah, I didn't like the ending. No, I know they started off with a season 2, but like, get on the fucking flight, go see the daughter, bro. Like, what are you doing?
Oh my god, we were just talking about that.
Literally just made that point.
really?
So
I
agree.
don't like that.
That's a 5 billion won, bro. You gonna beat them, bro? What the fuck?
It's not my problem.
It's not my problem. You won the
I won the
game.
game.
And you went twice. How you gonna beat me?
It's somebody and I'm going to get like that. He ain't got one like me now.
Bro, you don't.
What he talking
You
about?
don't.
I need lots of context. What the hell's going on?
So have you seen Squid Games?
No.
Wow. Okay. So you've heard about Squid Games though.
Yeah.
Okay. So Squid Games right now is killing it. It was #1 in like 83 countries, the most watched Netflix show ever of all time already. They're talking about possibly doing a season 2. And listen, if you haven't watched all of this, this might be a spoiler alert, but I'm going to try to give away as little as possible because that doesn't really give away too much of the information. What happens at the end? There's a player that wins, obviously. The player that wins has a choice at the end of the movie, right? So the premise of the movie is they go into this game. The winner of the game ends up with 456 billion yen, which works out to like billions of dollars, Canadian or US, no matter how you put it, right? So only one person can end up winning this money. And the person that wins it has a choice at the end of the whole series. Either they can get on a flight, go back home and see their family, see their daughter, see their family, or they can stay there and try to figure out more about these games and try to end these games. And the person ends up trying to figure out what's going to happen at the end of the games. Instead, they choose not to get on the flight. So in that clip, LeBron James is saying what a lot of people have been saying, like, bro, get on the fucking flight. Go see your daughter. You know what I'm saying? Go see your wife. What are you doing? Why are you going back to go end some game? You're a billionaire now.
Right.
You know? And Anthony Davis is like, yeah, get your wife. You better get your wife too, and all of that stuff. Like I don't know why they made him choose that as the ending. Like, obviously they want to set up like a season 2 and everything, but this has been a major debate. I mean, the choices sound simple when I'm describing it to you right now. You know, obviously it's going to sound very simple to make the choice, but what you have to factor in is the people who are participants in these games all had enormous debts, and some of them had decent lives, but most of them had pretty crappy lives. You know what I mean? And some of them were just really good people who were just put in really bad situations, you know? So I don't know. I know what I would have made as my choice with all them billions of dollars, but
Well, I know you would have just took the money and ran.
Kids, what?
Yeah, no, 100%. I definitely would have just took the money and did my own thing. Everybody, I don't know the premise of the movie, the show, whatever it is, but I'm assuming if there's any large risk factor on the participants' end as far as death or injury, everybody signing up to play this game is taking the exact same risk. So if I took this risk, death or injury, and then I come out the victor, yeah, I'm going to take my money and go. I literally risked my life or injury, and I miraculously beat the odds and won. I'm going to take my money and go. It's like if you're in a gunfight and you get out of that shit, are you just amped up to jump into a next gunfight? No, you're happy you survived.
Take a break, my nigga. Take a break. You know what I mean? Slow down. Exactly. But it's like, okay, so let's say that we end it and he ends up going to see his daughter and his wife. That doesn't leave room open for a season 2. How do you do a season 2 if you do that?
There's lots of different things that you could do.
Screenwriter.
I haven't seen this, but I'm assuming that these games were put on by some higher secret society that probably don't show their faces or some shit.
Exactly.
So guess what? The person takes the money and run. They think it's all over. Guess what, motherfucker? It's not. Now we're gonna hunt you down in your own city and town, your whole family's targets, and we now put some other shit. There's tons of things you could do. Come on, and I'm just off the top of the rip. I ain't even seen it before. Tons of other things you could do.
The fact that it's so simple for you to come up with that too. But the thing is, like, okay, let's say he goes home. Either way, he's gonna have to come back to the games. Either way, he's gonna have to come back to the games. So I think the guy who was writing this was just saying, you know what, I'm gonna skip all that lovey-dovey, boo-hoo, ha-ha stuff and having to separate him from his daughter again. And I'm gonna bring him back, and we just gonna go right to the chase. That's what I honestly think happened. Because why? Why would you want to waste time? There's no point. You know it has to come back to the games at the end of the day, either way. So if you're a writer, you're just trying to set yourself up for more money. Well, especially when you got something like this.
Viewing public, what are your thoughts? What do you think? What would you have done?
If you've seen the whole series.
I don't even think you need to see the whole series. It's just like
a scenario.
It's just a scenario. What would you do? Would you take the money and run, or would you try to figure this situation out so nobody else gets put in predicament?
456 billion. You got your cell phone on you? Can you just quickly currency convert that to Canadian?
I don't have that kind of calculator.
Yo, Google. 456 billion yen in Canadian. Because I'm gonna hear the number. I'm gonna tell you how far I'm gonna go away.
Billion yen. Yen, you said?
Yeah.
Yen to Canada. It works out to be, oh, that's a lot of money. Well, I'll just show it to you guys because you're not gonna believe me when I say it.
Over $5 billion. Okay, 5 billion Canadian dollars. My ass is grass. I'm gone. I'm living on an island. We setting up the off grid. Remember we talked about the off grid? Setting up the off grid. You never gonna find me again.
Viewing public, I want to know what your thoughts are. Where do your morals lie? I certainly know where mine do. Deuces. Tommy Fury. Who is Tommy Fury?
Yo, thanks for watching that video, making it all the way to the end. You made it this far. You have to like. Please subscribe and comment on the video as well. Join the conversation.
Absolutely. We finally hit our goal of 500 subscribers. Yes, we are trying to get to 1,000, and we can only do that with your help. You can start by watching that next video. You see that tiny little icon? Click on that icon, rinse and repeat. Deuces.
Deuce.